Athens, Georgia, home to the University of Georgia, great music venues, restaurants, and nightclubs. However, one of the most unique parts of Athens is the vintage and thrift shop scene. Minx, nestled in a corner of downtown Athens, is a common favorite among vintage shoppers. With bubbles floating around the entrance and a funky outdoor display, Minx makes it hard to not want to take a peek inside. Let's check it out.
I'm David Wolf, and I'm a 30-year veteran of the vintage clothing business. Latter-day Fred Sanford. I purchased the store from a friend of mine who was also in the vintage business, but I had been a consignor here for years, so it was a natural progression. I started out in the antique business and got evolved into the antique advertising business, which evolved in the movie poster business, and then eventually the vintage clothing business. I consider just another arm of the collectibles industry, really, except you're selling something that's valuable to people that they can wear. My favorite part of owning a store is living by your own rules, having only yourself to answer to, and living life on your own terms. Anymore, you see so much, you see quantities and qualities of things that you would have never imagined. So, I get articles of clothing I get excited about once in a while. With war relics, I've just collected them since I was a child, U.S. stuff, because I grew up in a neighborhood in Savannah, Georgia that was full of old World War II vets. And I'm 42, so when I was a kid, those vets were in their 40s. So they used to tell me stories and give me things, and bring out the Japanese flag that they captured somewhere, in one of their patches or whatever. And it developed a keen interest in history in me eventually. I became kind of a bookworm as far as the Second World War was concerned. It's something we've lived in the shadow of, whether you know it or not, for the entirety of the late 20th century and for most of the early part of this century.
As Athens Life Unleashed put it, the bell on the door is like the ringing of a time machine, transporting anyone who enters into the mid to late 20th century. Why not a game of Pac-Man on our way out? So if you're itching for some collectible items, an old Reba shirt, or simply a funky hat to wear around the house, Minx has it all. Go check it out at 166 West Clayton Street.